Tucker Carlson was on the other night. He said, in his opinion, there's no such thing as hate speech in America. How do you stand on that?
I believe in hate speech. When you have hate for somebody, I am 100% into hate speech, because it's freedom of speech. You can speak.
So if you hate someone, you should be able to just say it.
Yeah, I believe it.
And so you think it exists?
Yep, 100%.
Freedom of speech is freedom of speech, no matter what the speech is. It sounds terrible. I mean, you might want to cover your kids' ears, but it's still freedom of speech.
I don't believe there's anything as hate speech. It's all under interpretation. You know, people interpret how they want, and they can interpret whatever they want. So they can change anything to hate speech. You know, if I say I want to step on a grasshopper, it can be considered hate speech. It all depends on the person. And I believe we should have the freedom to say whatever we want. If we hurt somebody's feelings, oh well, sticks and stones may break my bones, but, you know, words will never hurt me.
I think there's free speech. I think hate speech is just a term they dreamed up to keep other people from talking, saying what's on their mind, for the most part. Sure, things get a little overboard, but they always have. And if people can't speak their mind, how are you going to know what people think and what they want? And it's just ridiculous, all this hate speech talk. I don't like it at all.
If people are trying to destroy other people, you got to stand up. And that's what they say. Anytime you stand up, we're the bad guys, because we say, hey, you can't do that. So that's they'll call that hate speech. It's so twisted. It's so soft. It's so, I mean, when Obama was in there, everybody was like, okay, we're more locked down too. When Trump got in, the patriots felt like we can breathe.
Are there any Democratic patriots?
I tell you what, I would like to meet one. I probably the last one I know of is Jack Kennedy. I mean, listen, when the platform, the Democratic platform threw God out, that's what we got the freedom from. First thing they did when they came across, they bent their knee to God because they were tired of had tyranny. That's what this country's built on.
What do you think of what Tucker Carlson said the other day? There's no such thing as hate speech.
No, I think people just get offended really easy now. And when CRT and, all the racism, Black Lives Matter and everything was pushed, it took on a whole new definition of what hate speech actually is.
So CRT is critical race theory, and it's an idea rather than an actuality, because it's not taught anywhere. It's not foisted upon anyone. But you're afraid that it might be?
Oh, yeah. And it definitely is taught. I mean, we have been fighting with the school boards for 2.5 years now, and it's been going on longer than that. It's just now becoming more exposed to parents.
When you say it's taught, in what ways is it taught? It's not taught as CRT.
White privilege, the parent, the kid who has 2 parents in a household, you're privileged. There's different assignments and stuff that have been sent home that are definitely, the gender thing. It's taught in so many different ways. They're just using cell and different names for it.